just fucked up now, right on top. I ain't looking.
I'm gonna get a little raunchy on this. Usually people be used to me talking a little bit more nice and stuff, and more spiritual and everything. But I'm gonna actually call people out on this one. You know, it's like a real. I'm not gonna say the word that I want to say, but the term sassy, but a real sassy ass mindset that I think people have or men have. I'm sorry, I gotta be that guy today.
Okay,
but I've heard like 2-3 guys like say this, and they basically said like the next relationship or whatever it is that they go into next, the girl gotta like them more than they like them, or you gotta answer the phone.
No.
But no,
I got something. Yeah, I have something to say.
But not like what's called. They have the next girl has to like them more than they like them, or like the girl got to make the first move. I'm just like, yo, stop this whole. Matter of fact, I'm just saying this whole bitch ass mindset. Like, I just think that as men, we got to set the tone. Like, set the tone for the woman. You know what I'm saying? You say, because that's why I like this whole dating thing where women are turning into the guys and guys becoming the new women. I refuse to feel like that.
Sassy.
I'm tired of just hearing that, and I keep seeing it and everything. It's just like, yo, get out of your feelings. Stop acting hurt because that girl cheated on you, or what's called girl finessed you a little bit, or whatever it is. Like a lot of things. That's why we were just talking about the whole like choosing yourself. Like it just takes a lot of accountability, a lot of reasons why you went through some of that stuff. You got to understand that it was sometimes it was on you and the person that you chose. You saw the signs, you saw the red flags,
you knew,
and you still chose to stay with that.
You knew shorty wasn't about nothing. We all knew.
But I don't know, because you tell me if you disagree, but I think as men we got to stop doing that. Like stop saying like set the tone, know what you want and everything. If you're not messing with it, go ahead, step, but don't stay in some situation that you know is not going to be good for you, just because she look good.
Oh man, I don't know how much I want to say about this.
Get personal. I'm Silas again. I'm Silas. 7.
Man, what I'll say is figure out and understand what works for you and your partner as soon as possible. Because for some people it works, like, you know, being extra, you know, being the lead, or sometimes you need to be the support, or sometimes it flip flops. You know, sometimes you're the breadwinner, you know, you're the head of household, you're making all the major contributions, you're the one that's kind of taking charge. But then there might be an era where shorty's the lead. Maybe she's making more money now. So just figure out what works for you. But yes, you do need to kind of lead in the sense of understanding how you want your household to kind of be ran, or what you want in your household. I will agree with that. Yeah.
I think that's just something that I'm gonna teach my son though. Yeah, just stop this whole that mindset that I just think is real feminine. I just think that you just need
woman needs to like the man more.
Like the woman needs to like kind of take charge and all sort of stuff. Like even though lately, like I said, like a lot of women are the new the new men or whatever it is. I ain't gonna say the word that I want to say.
Oh shit! It's just different. It's just different because now they got and more power to them. I support it. Like they got more power, more money, more independence. But it's like now that you have that, you don't need the men, and if you don't need us, and we don't need you because we're doing it, and then y'all are doing it. So now we're all independent. So like a lot of those people who used to be married for 30, 40, 50 years back in the day, they was married because they didn't have a choice. Like they couldn't separate the house because she didn't have a job. He can't sustain it without her being in the house, you know, if they have a family. But now people having babies and still partying the next, you know, as soon as they get out, they party and they back in the streets. Like it's just different now.
Yeah, because I think something too is that, you know what I'm saying, my last relationship, she was the breadwinner in the relationship, but she still was like, this is a man. And she had a son too. So like, and she was the breadwinner. I told you how much she could bring in 1 month. So, but as far as her, she was just like, I still respect you as a man. The only thing with her that I didn't like, I told you like her anger issues, and I can't be with no angry woman. But as far as like another thing is like, yeah, you can be a breadwinner or you can be on some independent stuff, cool, but know how to talk to me. Don't treat me like don't try to sun me.
Yeah.
Or try to treat me like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, a
That's
bitch. Or
yeah.
call me that to my face. Cause
Oh
I know
yeah,
a
calling
lot of
is
dudes
crazy.
dealing with that too.
That's crazy work.
One of the worst mistakes that I ever made was, and I'm getting real personal on this one. One of the worst mistakes I ever made was getting out of something like some toxic shit and then jumping into another relationship. And then there was a time where I was basically this girl, she ended up breaking up with me after a couple months. And it went into where I was dealing with basically healing from two women in less than the span of a year. Like, and I really loved both of them. And it kind of like made me feel like a failure and all sort of stuff. And basically leaving, um, leaving all of that. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I feel like a failure. My content's not going where it should be. I don't feel like I'm where I should be in life. I felt terrible. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail about both like all the stuff that I went through in that, but like basically, April. I still remember the date. April 14th through the 17th. This shit real personal, cause I haven't even told you this yet. But I actually attempted to, or almost attempted to commit suicide.
Mm,
And
I did not know that.
and I think you gotta step into the joint. They might have you, but yeah.
I
Um,
did not know that.
I almost attempted to commit suicide, and I went through it for like basically weeks where I was like drinking like every day, like from like 7, 8 in the morning, and drinking until night. I was actually on my balcony, and I thought about doing it, and something that saved me as well was basically turning around and seeing like my dog, and like just kind of just thinking as well, and I had my Bible with me. I was like really on the edge, like
Mm-hmm.
losing it, and then I want to say fast forward, I was still like after that, I was still in that mindset, like I was like messed up, and this is where like kind of like my spiritual journey turned on because like I had to pray all that shit off. Basically, I feel like I don't think that that just came out of nowhere. I think that was passed to me. I'm not gonna say from what, but I feel like it was passed to me, and because I've never in my life thought about that. I've never gotten to a point where life got that serious to where I was ready to just end it. And what's called once I started praying it off, I also started talking real crazy too at that time. Like I was praying it off, but I was still talking crazy. And basically, I remember I had a blue Honda Accord um, a week before Cinco de Mayo. I basically was like, uh, yeah, I'm tired of this fucking car, and I don't know what it's gonna take for me to get a new car, but maybe this car got to get totaled. And I don't know, I don't remember who I said it to, but a week later I got in a car accident, May 5th. And the car was totaled. My friend that was in the car, I spoke about that in my rock bottom video, but basically my friend that was in the car, he ended up breaking his arm, all sorts of stuff. So literally February through April were like the worst months of my life. And then after that, I was like, okay, I went on this whole spiritual thing. I was like, listen, I'm never gonna speak like this ever again. And also I'm gonna shut up as well. And that's what I was telling you about. Like, as a man, I feel like it just should be action. You can talk about what you want to do, talk about certain things, but just be careful of some of the things that you speak on or what you're speaking on, whatever it is. And that was like literally the change of 2024. Like after that, everything kind of went up. And I hit you around the time I was like, yeah, like let's do something for my birthday, like because literally my life started changing. And then the rest of the half of the year was kind of me elevating and getting myself back right financially, spiritually, and all that. So yeah, that's what taught me though. Like,
Yeah,
that was my first time telling you that. Yeah, and
yeah,
I hate it got
that,
to be on camera.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta process that. I don't even know how I gotta. What do you do? I gotta process that. I gotta sit and think about that for a second.
Yeah. But that was my 2024, and it kind of just showed me. I just think as a man, I just feel like that was just my thing. You just never know what the year is going to turn into or where it's going to spiral into. But I'm kind of like just trying to make some silent moves, like Cuz just said, and then just whatever it turns into, that's what we're gonna go into. But I'm fine either way, if it's not my year or whatever it is, I'm still gonna keep grinding, putting plays into motion for real. But yeah,
This is the beginning. This is the beginning of it. I don't like talking about stuff. So I kind of hate, which is kind of crazy, is I hate what I'm doing right now, but I like what I'm doing. So, because it's on one end, it's showing me that I got progress, but on the other end, it's like, I really, especially since we, we put it on film, like, I really got to be about it. Something like, let me see. My last year's goal, something I talked to my other cousin about, was like getting back into school, something I had to do by the end of, I think, June, or like I'll be graduating by, like I have like 4 classes left. I'll be graduating. It was something we talked about, and I told him, my other cousin on my other side, I told him like, I don't like talking about it. I'm telling you the plan. We're gonna look back at this plan in like 6 months, and lo and behold, that's what we did. And I got him on the same track. He's gonna be starting his stuff. So, matter of fact, he starts his stuff. We're already in January. He starts his stuff in a couple of days. He's gonna be going to school. He's doing big things. So it's a journey. It's a journey. Like, be about it. Be about it. I hate talking about stuff so much. I like to talk to people. I like to talk, but I hate talking about shit that's like, I don't know, like gossiping. I hate gossiping like that. I don't have time for that.
that should be out the window in 2025. But yeah, last thing I was gonna say is that that's what like this microphone. Like I've been doing my YouTube without this microphone, and I had this idea. I have this vision on a lot of things that I want to do and where I want to record. But something that I've been telling Cuz because we'll literally get in the car and I'm talking speaking some gems and we're just like, yo, if it's just one thing we need right now, it's just somebody just recording in the back.
Yeah.
And
we've already missed a lot.
I was like, yo, I gotta get some mics, I gotta do this, yada yada. And then he turned to me and he was just like, basically like, listen, I don't want to hear about this. If it's not like you're gonna order it, but if it's not here by this certain date, I don't want to hear about this shit anymore.
To give context, we have been talking about it for a couple weeks already. A couple weeks, kind of couple months. I kind of had already been seeing his YouTube, all his other stuff. So he's been already doing it for some time. But I've been here, I've been close by. So I'm like, nah, I'm okay with you doing it, and you can do it at your own pace. But we gotta start making some progress in the next month if you want me to like really care and really put into what you got going on. Here we are.
Yep. That's it. That's been another video. And yeah, we're gonna have some more content coming out. But that's it.